This racket might be one of the best rackets in 2023. Hi everybody, it's Alex. Today we're gonna review the Yonex Vcore 100 version 7. So I'm really looking forward to this review because I just reviewed the Yonex Vcore 98 and now it's time to review the Yonex Vcore 100. So this one should have a bit more forgiveness, but I think a bit more spin also. It should be a bit like an aero, but with a bit more control. So we'll see if this spin racket from Yonex is better than the classic spin racket that everybody loves. So the upgrade, the version 7, has a bit wider beam here on the top at 11 and 1. And overall this racket should be a bit more flexible and still a bit more fun to play with a bit more forgiveness. This racket is for every player that loves to put spin and loves to have a 100 square inch head size racket. And talking about the head size, let's go with the spec. So this is a 100 square inch head size. Like I said, it's a 300 gram unstrung weight and the string pattern is 16 by 19. Let's go with the cosmetic. This cosmetics looks so great. I love the blue, I love the red, and yeah, I'm really enjoying the look of the racket overall. Now let's go on the court and let's see how it plays. On the court with the Yonex Vcore 100, this racket feels so good. It's one of the first time where I felt that I was playing with a racket that had a lot of power, a lot of control, and a lot of spin. It's a blend of everything. And you know that sometimes you're playing with racket that are, feels good racket. This was one of them. But normally with those racket, like you feel that you can't play a competitive game with these type of racket. But this one is the opposite. You feel good, but at the same time you feel like you can play a competitive game because you keep the control that is really important when you're playing those games. Same thing with the serve. You feel like you can really create something with it. And at the net, obviously it's not the best thing, but I would say it do the job. So if you're a baseline grinder and you like to put a lot of spin on the ball, I would say that this racket is the perfect fit for you. And I really like the 100 square inch head size because it has a lot of forgiveness, but still a lot of feel. So you have both of the world and you really feel like the racket is there for you, and it really helps you to just generate and create your best tennis overall. So yeah, definitely a good update, and those rackets are always good, but this one is something else. It's really good. So I have to say that this racket might be one of the best rackets in 2023 because you have the spin, you have the forgiveness, but it's still a good racket. You have the feeling, and that's something that I really like from this racket, is that sometimes when you have the spin and the power, you don't have the feel, but this one does. So yeah, it's a really cool racket. I recommend this racket to every competitive or recreational player that really loves 100 square inch head size racket with a bit of forgiveness, a bit of spin, and a bit of power. This is for me a really high opening test because if you're used to playing with 98 square inch racket and you don't like 100 head size, I would say try this racket. This racket is really good. Overall, it's really what I thought about this racket. So a lot of spin, a lot of power. It's just easy to play with, and I feel like you can get still a decent control with it. So overall, a really good frame for the modern style of play player. Let's go with the rankings. So I would give this racket, it's better than the Aero. So I would give this racket a 8.42 out of 10. Really one of the best 100 square inch racket on the market. I highly recommend you to try this one. That's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Hope you have liked it. Don't forget to like, to comment, and to subscribe. And see you next time. Bye bye.